Remember?
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
With you. We apologize for the late start. We had a power cord failure, and Alan had to run downtown Mountain View to a hardware store to get another one, and he did. And we are back on the air with 6.5 seconds to go here in the second period, and it is Mountain View 23 and Lander Valley Lady Tigers 21. Here's a long shot from the outside. It's up off, not good. Rebound goes to Pitts. Her shot at the buzzer is not good, and that's where we're going to end the second period of play. Lander Valley Lady Tigers 21 and the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes 23. So Mountain View scored 13 in that half, and Lander scored 7. So welcome back, Alan.
I missed a good half.
Yeah, he said he was going to try a Hail Mary here, and we plugged it in, and it started working again.
Yep.
So
we'll go with it.
You know, the game has been very, very close. It's seesawed back and forth. Lander had the lead with 40 seconds to go, and then it was tied up on a really nice jump shot by Addison Hickey. But let's look at the stats so far. One thing that you did miss was a big three from on top by Kendall McFadden. That put the Tigers up 5 points in the game, including one tray by Kiera Friday.
Okay.
And Hayden Goggles has hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 free throws. And she now has a total of 8 points in the game leading score for the Tigers. Allison Anderson has 2 points for the Tigers. For the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes, Cody Allred has 1 point. Addison Hickey has been the real stick in the mud for the Tigers. She is 4, 6, 8, 11, 13 points in the first half. And 2 points for Charlie Porter. And then 2 points for Kate Walker, 2 points for Pitts, and 3 points for McKinley Cavallo. So here we are at halftime. It's 23-21. And if we look back just a few weeks ago and see what the Lander Valley and Mountain View score was at halftime, it was 32-21. So the Lady Tigers doing much better in tonight's game here in Mountain View.
I like it.
We have the Mountain View cheerleaders are out. They won the state cheer championship in Class 3A, and they're out doing their routine right now for the home crowd. Pretty nice crowd here at the Dome. They're calling it the Buffalo Fieldhouse here in Mountain View. Had a lovely drive over this afternoon, only about 5 miles worth of really slippery weather and snow on top of South Pass. So The Tigers trail by 2, 23 to 21. And we're going to go listen to some of the folks who pay the bills here. We'll be right back.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stands.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
From the field, to the court, to the pool, and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you here at Mountain View High School, the Dome in southwest Wyoming, where we've got a pretty tight game going. It's Mountain View, the Lady Buffaloes 23 and the Lander Lady Tigers 21. And yeah, you missed a heck of a first half.
Well, yeah.
But I'm glad you came back with the fix for the
Yes,
sound.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, what I could see right there at the end is, you know, we had pretty much our starters in, so it didn't look like too much foul trouble. And I think we're going to be in good position for this second half.
Yeah, Landers only had 4 fouls the entire first half. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8 fouls by Mountain View. And of course, Hayden Goggles has been to the free throw line. Let's see, what did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8 times. And she is 6 of 8 from the free throw line.
Wow.
So that's really good for her. And, you know, she was fouled on, you know, we've seen her make that trip inside the paint. And that's where she's been drawing the fouls. And she's had one really good basket there. Kiera Friday had a tray and a basket, and Kendall McFadden right at the end of the first period of play hit a tray to put the Tigers up 14-10 at the end of the first period. But Mountain View came back and scored a few more points than Lander in the second half, or second period.
Yeah, and just as we would expect, you know, Mountain View playing at home, they're always going to be in any game, no matter what. So I think we'll be hanging on here for this second half.
Yeah, and of course, Mountain View, they've had, 13 wins on the season. And the Lady Tigers have now had 8 wins on the season. So fairly close in the season records. And of course, you know, the home team always has the benefit, except when Mountain View played at Lander. The Lady Tigers didn't have much of a home court that night.
There was not.
No. But they're doing really well here. A nice crowd on hand, and we'll be right back with our second half right after this.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com. Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store is a proud sponsor of Wyoming Indian basketball. Let's go, Chiefs!
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins here at Mountain View High School. Our halftime scorers, the Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View 23 and the Tigers from Lander Valley 21. And it's been a pretty even game. Only 6 turnovers for Lander in that first half, 4 turnovers for Mountain View. Very clean played game. And of course, Lander has stayed out of foul trouble. Only 4 fouls called on the Tigers here in the first half of play. So we go now into the second half. We're clicking down the last 15 seconds here. And you get to see some good basketball now, Alan.
There we go. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. You're listening to Lander Valley Tiger, Lady Basketball on KFCW 93.9. And we're live streaming on WYO Today YouTube. And Lander will have the ball as we start the second half of play, the third period here in the next 8 minutes to go. Trailing by 2, and it'll be Kendall McFadden to take it out into Hayden Goggles, who brings it down the court off to Friday. Friday, far side outside. Now inside to McFadden, but the ball gets away from her. It's a turnover. Bringing the ball down is Addison Hickey. Hickey's shot is up, and this was Kovalo that got that one, and it's good for 2 points, and it's now a 25-21 game. The largest lead of the game was 5 points, and that was Lander just before halftime. Mountain View grabs the rebound on the missed shot by Anderson. Down court we come. There is Hickey with the ball. Underneath it goes to Kovalo, and she gets her next basket, and it goes 27-21 now as oh, here we go. Had the wrong scorebook out there for a second. I was going to say, wait a minute, I've been writing that down. Here we go for the Tigers. Hayden Goggles at the free throw line does a 360 off the glass. No, just a little bit too strong. Rebounded by Kovalo.
Yeah, 2 shots in the paint, just not going Tigers' way.
Mountain View now going left to right on the floor here at the Dome in Mountain View. Across the key to Walker. Walker drives the baseline. Underneath it goes to Hickey. Her shot is up, not good. And Anderson, although she hasn't had as many rebounds as she did against Lovell, she's had a majority of them here. Here now is Goggles, far side outside, long cross-court pass to Mulholland on top to Friday. Friday around the key now, stops on the left wing. On top it goes and back to Anderson. Anderson in the lane, jump shot from 5 is good.
There we go. They needed that.
Yeah, they certainly did. It's a 4-point game now, 27-23. You don't want to let this Buffalo team get out in front of you too far.
No.
They're very good at holding the lead. There's Kovalo from on top of the key. That is her 8th point of this second half. Wow, she only had 3 points in the first half. She's now hit 4 consecutive buckets, and it's 30-23 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Tigers come down with Mulholland, far side out to McFadden. Around the horn, here's Goggles for three. No. Rebound on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by the Tigers at a timeout by Drew Powell. So Tigers will retain possession. 5:09 to go, third period. It is 30-23. That's the largest lead of the game by Mountain View.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
Mountain View 30, Lander 23. Largest lead of the game by Mountain View. Lander led most of the way in the first half and by as much as 25 points. But Mountain View has certainly come back here in the second half to regain that lead. Here's the inbounds pass, knocked out of bounds by Mountain View. Lander will have it. And it'll be Kendall McFadden to take it out right directly in front of us here. We are 4 rows up right behind the official score. Okay.
Yeah, our viewers are going to have a great view.
Yeah, they sure are. Here's Friday, dribbles it across to the right-hand wing, back to McFadden in the center. McFadden moves to her left to Mulholland. Cross court it goes, ball's knocked away, picked up by Friday. Here's Goggles for three.
Got it.
Nice shot there by Goggles, and the Tigers narrow the gap again. It is now 30-26. Here's a long one from outside for the answer. No, rebounded by Anderson for Lander. 2-on-1 break underneath the basket. Oh, that was a really good stop. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. McFadden from on top. No, not good. And the rebound goes to Hickey. Hickey all the way down the court to Kovalo. Shots up. No, not good. Could have been an over the back right there, but Mulholland or McFadden rebounds. 3-on-3 down court. With it now is Goggles, far side outside, across to Kiera Friday. In the corner, Mulholland. Now out on top to Goggles. Goggles at the free throw line has the ball knocked away from her twice, but she's able to pick it up both times. Good ball handling there. On top of the key, just outside the arc. Over to Mulholland. Now over to McFadden in the corner, far side. To Friday. Here's a long pass to Mulholland. She's got a lane, but she stops, kicks it back outside to Friday. Nice patience by the Tigers. And here's Adeline Anderson. 3-footer. No, and she's called for traveling.
Yeah, darn it. You know, we had some good patience there on offense. Passed up a couple of shots, trying to get it inside, and just got that darn traveling call.
3:29 to go, period 3, 30-26. Mountain View on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. And the Lady Buffaloes bring it down the court with Miley Michaeli. Michaeli over to Kovalo. Now on the near side, Hickey on top to Michaeli. Her shot is not good, but she draws the foul. And she'll get 2 shots. Foul on Sandra St. Clair is her second of the game for Lander.
First foul of the quarter.
Yep. And Michaeli at the line. She has not scored in the game tonight. And she just did. So she gets one of the free throws. 31-26. 5-point lead now. Second free throw by Michaeli. In the air. This one is also good. 32-26, 6-point lead as she got both of the free throws and now has 2 points in the game. Tigers seeing some full court pressure now. Here's the inbounds pass to Goggles. Goggles dribbles it across the timeline. She's on the right-hand wing. Over to St. Clair. In the corner it goes. Goggles kicks it outside. St. Clair. Around it goes. There's a long one by Anderson that's no good. And Michaelai rebounds for Mountain View. She brings it all the way down the court to Lynn. Lynn underneath Kovalo. Shots up, no. Anderson with the rebound for the Tigers. She's been a monster on the board again tonight.
Yeah, she had to really fight for that one. Oh.
Georgia Chance with a shot for three, not good. The Tigers rebound. Kiera Friday puts it back in for two. She now has 7 points, and it's 32-28. A 4-point bulge here by Mountain View. Lady Buffs bring it down the court. There's a shot up, off, not good. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. Now it's on the floor. There's Alred with it.
The refs letting them play.
Yep, well, we have a timeout. And now we have 31. That's Chance. That'll be a foul, her first, for Lander.
Yeah, when you only have 2 fouls with 2 minutes to go, and we've seen how physical they're letting them play. Game a little bit.
Addison Hickey to take it out into Michaelai. Over now to Pitts. Pitts under the basket to Hickey for 2 more. And she now has 15 points in the game, and it's 34-28. Tigers on top of the keys. St. Clair looked like she wanted to shoot a 3. Off to Anderson. She drives to lane and draws the foul.
Yep.
And it'll be Addison Hickey. No, they're going to call it on McKinley Cavolo. That'll be her 3rd. Wow. That's a big foul for Mountain View. And Anderson at the line where she's 0 for 2 this afternoon, has 4 points. Shot's good. So she makes a free throw. Adeline has struggled at the free throw line this year.
Yeah, and she's got good form. You know, they're just not going in.
Well, she's got 1 now. Can bring the Tigers to within 4 here with this one. And she does. So she's now 2 for 2 from the line, 34-30, Mountain View with the lead. And here comes Hickey now across the timeline, moves to the left-hand wing, hands it off to Alred in the middle, and outside it goes, back over to Hickey. Hickey across the court, underneath the basket to Porter, knocked out of bounds. And we're going to have a foul on Lander, 32. And that's Hayden Goggles, her 2nd personal foul. And coming in is Zoe Mulholland, and coming out now for a good rest is Adeline Anderson with 1:20 to go here in the 3rd period of play. Hickey gets it. Inbounds pass goes to Pitts, back to Hickey underneath, off the glass, no. Rebound, and we have a foul on Hickey under the basket. And for Hickey, that's her 2nd foul for Mountain View. And that is their 2nd team foul. So trailing by 4, Lander has it with 1:13 to go here in the 3rd period of play. Hayden Goggles brings it down court for Lander. Stops inside the free throw line, off to St. Clair. Cross court it goes. McFadden is open for 3 for a second. She kicks it outside. Goggles has it now. Walks into the lane underneath the Mulholland, out of bounds. Mulholland could not handle the pass.
Yeah, you can see what they're doing again. Yeah, just a little too strong on that pass.
Yep. So now Mountain View will have a minute to go to pad their lead. It's currently 4 points with 49 seconds to go. Michaelai brings it down to Hickey. Hickey stops, back over to Michaelai, corner on the near side. Underneath to Kovalo, shots up, not good.
Good defense.
Lander gets the rebound. Here's McFadden with 31 seconds to go, brings it all the way down in the corner. St. Clair around the horn, Goggles has it. In the other corner, McFadden faked the 3 again. Goggles on top. She calls some instructions in the corner on the far side. Underneath the Goggles, in the paint, off the glass, and it didn't go. Rebounded by Hickey for Mountain View with 5 seconds to go. She goes coast to coast off the glass. Oh, and draws a foul with 2 seconds to go.
Oh,
And
that's
that'll
a
be Kendall
tough call.
McFadden.
Right call, but that's a tough one.
Yeah,
with 2 seconds to go.
Yeah, with 2 seconds to go. And here comes Hickey to the free throw line. She hasn't been there yet. She has 15 points. But no free throws. It's all from the field. Shot is up, and no. And she'll get one more.
Tigers have got to get this rebound if it's off, because that's an easy putback.
Yeah, it sure is. Chance and Mulholland down there for the Tigers. Next shot is up and good. So she gets one of them, and it's 35-30. And that is the end of the third period of play. And it's the Mountain View Buffaloes 35, and they scored 12 points in that quarter. And the Lander Valley Tigers have 30, and they scored 9 points in that quarter. We'll be right back with the final 8 minutes right after this.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment. Want access to local...
Back again, Mountain View starts the fourth quarter with the basketball. It's Ellie Siebert on top. Michaelite for three. No, not good. Rebounded by Anderson. And she fights her way out of that trap underneath the basket. Off to Kendall McFadden. There's a long shot that was blocked. Shot was put up by Mulholland, and it was blocked. Here comes Michaelite down the court for the Buffaloes, and a steal. Nice steal by Chance.
Finish.
She lays it up and good.
There we go.
Her first points of the game, and it is now on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. 35-32, 3-point lead. Michaelite on the far side outside to Walker. Walker on the near side, now deep inside to Kovalo, and she's fouled. And it's going to be Adeline Anderson with the personal foul, her first. And Kovalo will go to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2. In the, she's 1 for 2, 50%. Bounces the ball a long time there. There's a kick, and she got it. Back up to a lead now of 36-34, 4 points. Next shot by Kovalo. Is not good, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds off of Lander.
Yep. Good hustle play.
So Mountain View takes it out right in front. And the official is talking with Hickey about something.
Something, yeah.
I'm not sure what. Hickey's smiling now. Inbounds pass comes over to Siebert. Now on top to Hickey. Hickey on the right-hand wing. Whistle, and we have a foul called on on Brianna Lincoln.
Lincoln, yeah.
That's her first. Tigers' second team foul here of the fourth quarter. Hickey inbounds it to Michaelai along to Siebert. Siebert almost traveled in the middle. There's a shot by Hickey that's up, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers' Mulholland. She gets it away but throws it right into the hands, and the shot is up and not good. And that's a foul on Lander.
Yes.
That goes against Zoe Mulholland.
Yeah, Zoe fought very hard to get that rebound, and it'd been nice just to see her have her just take control of the ball and wait for an open pass.
Yeah, but she threw it instead right into the hands of Mountain View.
Yep.
So here is Hickey again for another free throw attempt that's not good. So she's now 1 for 4. Back at the free throw line, 6:34 to go in the final period. 4-point lead by Mountain View. Shot is up and in and out, not good. Rebound goes outside, and it'll be picked free. It's nothing but net. Wow.
Well, she likes that right at the top of the 3 line. That seems to be the sweet spot there.
7-point lead now by Mountain View. Lander has it. Friday over to Mulholland. In the corner, St. Clair. Out on top, McFadden. Near side to Friday. Cross-court pass to McFadden in the corner again. And here we go. Goggles has it. Snaps it in the corner to Mulholland. Her shot's an air ball. And the rebound's going to go to the Tigers. Good job by Anderson. Driving the baseline. Kicks it out. Now to Goggles. Her shot good.
Good. That worked.
And a timeout called by Landers coach Drew Powell right there. So the Tigers are now down 39-34. We'll be right back.
More? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
5:47 to go in the game. Lander trails by 5, 39-34. The Lady Tigers trailing the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes. Lander had the lead for most of the first half until right at the end. And now Mountain View we've played into the second half.
Trying some full court pressure here.
The Tigers are, yeah. There's Hickey across the timeline. And we lost our, oh, there it goes. All right. Here we go back on the near side. It's Porter. Porter in the corner to Michaelai. Underneath Koval for a shot. She gets her own rebound, puts it back, no good. Lander gets the rebound, knocked away, picked up by the Tigers. Down court, Hayden Goggles has it for Lander. At the free throw line, she gives it off in the corner. McFadden for 3. It's just a little bit short. Rebound goes to Kovalo. 5 minutes to go in the game. Michaelai brings it down for the Buffaloes. Goes over to the left-hand wing. Whistle and a timeout called by Mountain View, and we'll be right back.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your
Back again in Mountain View with a 5-point lead by the Lady Buffaloes over the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. Just 5 minutes left, 4 minutes, 56 seconds to go. Buffaloes have it out on the far side with Porter. Inbounds to Michaelai. Brings it back in the forecourt. Now goes on the right-hand wing, stops. Cross court it goes to Alred. Back to Michaelai on top. Now back to the left-hand side. On top again to Pitts. Near side, Porter. Porter over to Michaelai underneath the basket. She tries a fancy pass. It's a turnover. Tigers get a 2-on-2. Layup, it's not good by Hayden Goggles. Just missed it.
Boy, she's had a couple like that just right there, just rolling out.
Michaelai brings it back down. She gives it off to Porter. They're playing catch with it now in the corner to Covelo. In the middle it goes, turnover. Landry has the ball. 2-on-4 fast break, and they slow it up. Friday up on top will reset. Friday to the left wing. McFadden has it now. Anderson. Ball high above her head. Goes over to Friday. Now back around on the near side. Goggles has it. Bounce pass in the middle. Anderson. She backs in the lane, shoots and scores. Adeline Anderson with a nice shot that time.
Oh, there's a turnover.
And there's a steal right away. Lander gets it back. Here is Mulholland in the corner. McFarland on top, Anderson. Anderson drives the lane off the glass and one. Nice by Anderson. And we're now a 1-point game. And there's possibility, and that's the 4th personal foul on Covelo. And quickly, Hickey comes in to replace Michaelai. At the free throw line, Allison Anderson.
Let's see if she can get this one.
No good.
All right.
She's 2 for 5 so far in the game. Down court, there's Hickey.
Yeah, they called it.
They called her a charge?
Yep, they did.
Oh, they did. They called that player control foul. That's her 3rd, so the basket doesn't count.
All right, Tigers have got to come down and let's get a good shot here.
3 minutes left in the game. Lander trails by 1. Here's McFadden on the left wing to Friday. Mulholland has it. Now Goggles. Goggles just outside the arc on the right wing over to McFadden. Mulholland for 3. It goes in! Mulholland, Zoa with her first 3, and the Tigers take the lead. It's 41-39.
I think that's...
Ball's knocked out of bounds on the other side. It'll stay with Mountain View.
Yep, Coach Powell is fired up.
2.5 minutes to go in the game. Lander leads by 2. Here's the inbounds pass by Porter. All the way in to Pitts.
Wow.
And she answers with a 3. Back and forth we go with the 3s.
Yep. Some haymakers.
We lost the video. There we go. Back again. 42-41. Mountain View with the lead. There's Anderson across to Hayden Goggles. Goggles in the lane, off the glass and in. Hayden Goggles gets the Tigers back up by 1. There's a steal and 2.
Wow.
McFadden gets the steal and the 2 points.
And another
turnover. Wow. Lander 45, Mountain View 42. 2 turnovers there by the Lady Buffaloes. We're under 2 minutes to go. 1:54. Lander has a 3-point lead.
Yeah, since nobody touched it, they're going to get it under the basket again.
Yeah, Lander gets it right under the basket. Goggles has it. Official hands her the ball. Here's the inbounds pass to Friday. Over to McFadden. Near side Mulholland to Goggles. Goggles on top of the key. Passes it off to Friday on top. Over to McFadden.
Yep.
In the corner it goes. Yep. Mulholland had it. Over to Goggles. Back to Mulholland. Whoa, and the ball gets away. Turnover Lander. But it's picked up by the Tigers. And the ball's knocked away and a foul on Mountain View. And that's going to be on Hickey, and that's her 4th. Minute 26 to go, and Lander's going to have the ball. Boy, that was close.
That was close.
And we have a timeout by Mountain View. We'll be right back. Tigers by 3, minute and a half to go.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is...
Let's plug our old one back in.